Mithrandir, why the halfling?
Why Bilbo Baggins? Perhaps it is because I'm afraid.
The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey remains at the top of the box office this weekend, defeating challengers Jack Reacher, starring Tom Cruise, and This Is 40, a sort of sequel to the popular Knocked Up. The movie earned $36.7 million this past weekend, which was a far cry from its record-breaking debut last week, though still good enough for the top slot. Martin Freeman was asked about the pressure of following up Lord of the Rings and carrying the story of The Hobbit as Bilbo Baggins.
It wasn't daunting because of that. It was daunting because you knew it was going to be the time, the duration it was going to be, and just the distance away from home and for how long it was going to be. That was daunting. But the actual responsibility of playing Bilbo, I mean, obviously I took very seriously, but I take everything seriously. I take everything that I take on seriously. So, no, I mean, they make it down there so that it doesn't feel like you're entering a death row or something. It's like it should be fun, and it should be something that you play, and that's how you're going to do your best work. So no, that didn't really feel scary. No.
Sir Ian McKellan talked about how Freeman did in a lead part.
Not easy to come in and play the leading part in a world that is well established and that you've not been part of creating. And the first scene he had to do was the crucial one in Riddles with Gollum. One of the great scenes in the film, I think. It was great fun to watch his confidence grow, and he's a very accomplished actor on screen, the small screen, and indeed on stage. I was a big admirer. But there was one day towards the end of the shoot when I was behind the camera feeding him lines, and he was doing the same speech over and over again, each time quite differently and each time quite spontaneously. And as a fellow actor, I was trying to work out, how is he doing this? How is it done? I began to realize after he'd done it about 8 times, but it took an expert watching to see that, I see, this is actually expertise I'm watching, although it appears to be absolute spontaneity. I'm full of admiration for Martin. I wrote him a fan letter at the end of that day and asked him for acting lessons, and I'm still waiting for them.
Rise of the Guardians and Lincoln topped out the number 4 and 5 spots at the box office, respectively.
For the people shall not perish from the earth.